right now on Jamaica News Page tonight. A brazen daylight shooting and attempted robbery in Halfway Tree ends in tragedy. An elderly man gunned down after leaving Scotiabank with millions of dollars. Tonight, a search is on for the gunmen behind the deadly attack. Also tonight, closer to justice, the man accused of stabbing a 13-year-old Excelsior High School student during a family dispute turns himself into police. We're tracking the latest developments. And
well, top of the morning, I know you guys might see in the headlines, so might may be true.
music producer Country Hype pleads guilty in the United States to smuggling guns and ammunition to Jamaica. Tonight, how investigators say the operation was carried out and the years he now faces behind bars. Plus, there's good news tonight.
Watch out, what is that? You think you take boy from that? Yeah. I think you take gun set to get 100. Sir, we're partner, bro. Yo, we're smart in a real life, don't feel like we're dancing in real life now.
Proud students from the Jonathan Grant High School showing off their impressive grades. Behind their success story is a teacher making a lasting impact in the classroom. Welcome back to Jamaica News Page tonight, news that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica, and we're powered by viewers just like you. Please click subscribe and tap the notification bell to stay connected. Thank you for joining us, MB. Jamaica News Page tonight starts right now. We begin tonight in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew, where a brazen daylight robbery attempt has left an elderly bearer dead. The victim has been identified as 68-year-old Lawrence Kesna of Phase 2 in Seaview Gardens, Kingston 11.
Yes, first let me say it's a very unfortunate situation, and elderly man was on the way from the Scotiabank after transacting some business with a large sums of cash heading towards his workplace, which is Prime Trust Financial Institution along Harborview Road. Yeah, it's close to the NCB Bank, across from York Pharmacy, right in the town center there. And while he was on way back with, I can tell you, $10 million worth of cash, he was attacked by two men, one on a motorcycle and the other on foot. And they attempted to rob him of the cash. He put up some resistance and he was shot. The money was not stolen, and two men escaped on motorcycles along Harborview Road. We picked up some trail and we were working on that. However, we have not yet caught up with them, but they are being pursued at this time. But I just want to say that, we ask at meetings, we plead, we beg, we give out flyers to persons that when you're conducting business using large sums of cash, we recommend that you request our assistance, and we are ready to assist free of cost, no charge whatsoever. And at times, persons still, run that risk of doing their business on their own. This is one such incident which result in a deadly situation here. He was the target. They know that he has the money and they were trying to rob him, but he put up some resistance. And they didn't have any time because we were privy to certain information in quick time, and a lot of police were in the area, so they didn't have any time to really execute their plan effectively. So they just realized that they couldn't get the cash, so they just did something stupid and fled the area.
Head of Airport Police Assistant Commissioner Michael Phibbs has strongly condemned the killing, warning that the police will not allow criminals to turn commercial centers into, quote, hunting grounds, end quote.
I want to express my deepest condolences to the family, friends, and the business community affected by this senseless loss. We will not allow criminals to turn our commercial centers into hunting grounds. My instructions are for sustained high visibility operations across the space, which will serve to disrupt, deter, and apprehend the persons who are likely to perpetrate these acts. Financial centers will be a part of our main focus areas.
SSP Phibbs says high visibility police operations will now be intensified around financial institutions and commercial zones. He's also urging businesses and individuals transporting large sums of cash to contact the police for security assistance, which he stressed is available free of charge. The St. Andrews Central Police Division is continuing investigations into the deadly attempted robbery. Also tonight, the man accused of stabbing a 13-year-old Excelsior High School student during a family dispute in Harborview has turned himself into police. He has been identified as 29-year-old Kemar Mitchell, who reportedly surrendered to detectives assigned to the Kingston East Police Division on Thursday evening. The incident reportedly occurred about 10 p.m. on May 9 at the Bayshore Park home of the injured child in Harborview, St. Andrew. Police say the victim, 13-year-old Camelia Paul, a 7th grade student at Excelsior High School, was allegedly stabbed during a confrontation involving relatives. The teen's mother says her daughter was attempting to break up a fight involving relatives when she was attacked. The child has reportedly undergone 2 surgeries so far, with additional medical procedures still pending. Investigations are ongoing. And in another development tonight, a 32-year-old Moya Shah has been charged in connection with the death of her 4-month-old baby in Rockford, Kingston 2. Investigators allege that Shah, a mother of 6, was at home with 2 of her children, including the infant, when she allegedly threw the baby to the ground multiple times, causing severe head injuries. The investigators further allege that the child was later wrapped in a towel, placed on a bed, and left inside the house while Shaw departed with her 18-month-old toddler. Residents reportedly alerted the police after the 4-month-old's body was discovered inside the home. The following morning, residents contacted police after Shaw was allegedly seen attempting to harm her toddler along Orange Street in Kingston. Police responded and rescued the toddler before taking both Shaw and the child to the Admiral Town Police Station. However, investigators say Shaw later ran out of the station. She was later recaptured, interviewed by detectives, and formally charged. Shaw is scheduled to appear before the St. Andrew Parish Court on June 1. Now to a major firearms trafficking case involving a Jamaican music producer known as Country Hype. 33-year-old Tajia Hubert Days has pleaded guilty in the United States to smuggling dozens of firearms and ammunition to Jamaica by hiding them inside furniture shipments.
Well, top of the morning, I know you guys might see in the headlines, some might may be true, yeah, but we're positive, big up the people that might reach out to it, is an answer. Yeah, but at the time, we're there, so now, and we are focused. We are keep positive. Yeah, and God know best. You don't know me. Let you who don't have sin cast the first stone. See how deep and negative comments, but you don't know that already. Yeah, anyway, positivity, the negativity I got there too, so, isn't it?
Federal investigators say that in March 2025, Days concealed 30 firearms, 32 magazines, and more than 100 rounds of ammunition inside 5 office chairs before shipping them to Jamaica. Authorities say the weapons were wrapped in tin foil and foam and sewn into the cushions of the chairs in an attempt to avoid detection. The shipment was reportedly sent through a freight service on March 10, 2025, but was intercepted by the police in Kingston 8 days later. Days now faces up to 10 years in federal prison. His sentencing date is being finalized. Still in the United States, a Jamaican man extradited to the US in connection with a massive lottery scam has been sentenced to 3 years in prison. 34-year-old Rashard Andrew Carty was sentenced in a U.S. District Court in Washington state after pleading guilty to defrauding an elderly woman of more than $600,000 US. According to U.S. prosecutors, Carty contacted the 73-year-old victim in 2020, posing as an employee of Publishers Clearinghouse. He reportedly told the woman she had won 22 million US dollars and a car, but claimed that she first needed to pay taxes and fees to receive the prize. Authorities say Carty manipulated the victim for years, convincing her to send money to couriers across the United States, who then transferred the funds to him in Jamaica. Investigators say the scheme lasted for about 4 years and eventually caused the woman to lose her life savings and even sell her home. Prosecutors also revealed that Carty repeatedly pressured the victim whenever she tried to cut off communication, allegedly contacting her through multiple phone numbers and messaging platforms. At one point, prosecutors say he even sent tow trucks, pizza deliveries, and welfare check requests to the woman's residence in an attempt to regain contact with her. U.S. officials described the scam as cruel and relentless, saying the victim was manipulated through fear, deception, and false promises. Carty was arrested in Jamaica in August 2025, extradited to the U.S. later that year, and pleaded guilty in February. He has been sentenced again to 3 years in prison. Back home, there's good news tonight. Take a look as these proud students from Jonathan Grant High School showing off their impressive grades.
Watch it. Watch it. What is it? You think you take boy for that? Yeah. You think you take done said we get 100? What is it? 100. All right. How much this say? 13 out of 50. All right. What is that? 71 out of 81. All right. I want to pass that, you know. All right. We don't know this. Watch out. 4 out of 4, 3 out of 4, 4 out of 4, 4 out of 4, 4 out of 4. What is that? Yo, you see that? A smart in a real life. Bro.
Behind their success story is a teacher making a lasting impact in the classroom, Mr. Stevenson.
Like, this is very emotional for the dog. Your back child is import.
Unruly and this and that. Come here, Sam, set it down. Then I see me out of class, then this, then that. And you call them and tell the truth. You know, all earlier. You see, mad earlier, so I was coming in the office and sit down. I said, stress out, sir. You heard them, man, people. When you sit around and see, not here, we heard, you see. Yeah, see? Ask anybody about me, ask Kai, ask Wall, ask Idle, ask Great. See, but I remember me, I COVID time here, I remember me, ask who I'm going to none of them are say what I'm saying. But come and see me and you call me, you see
Sir, emotionally. Looking at me again, man.
I just want to say you are the best teacher at Grant. As far as I think you are the best teacher. You understand us, you work with us, you vibe with us as much as we get you upset. You're terrible, sir, you're a teacher. But we really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And you put me on a path where I always break I've been too old with you. I don't like no class and them things there, but sir, when you step in your class, sir, I really want genuinely want to be this dancer, and I really, really appreciate it.
Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold up.
Congratulations to the students and special commendations to Mr. Stevenson. A powerful reminder tonight of the lasting impact teachers can have both inside and beyond the classroom. And that's the news. On Jamaica News Page tonight, news that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica, and we're powered by viewers just like you. Please leave a comment so we can welcome you with a shout out. Thank you for joining us, NB, and also thank you for watching Jamaica News Page tonight. We'll see you in the comments, and be sure to like, share, and join us again for more news. From all of us here, good night.
You see that? Wow. You see that? You see the iron? Wow. Yo, show them something, Joe.
Like, you not see this.
Show them something again.
You not see that.
Wow. Right.